When you start any trading material, your content this speaks of the master of those material. For example, if you read a book, you think that the guy who wrote that book is a big guy in those knowledge, and or maybe you participate in a course and you think that your master is a big guy in those learning material. But I want to explain you something important, that it is one of the important aspects of the learning trade and algorithmic trading. In this video, I explain it to you that maybe sometimes the people that learn you something, they are in the big mistake, and you will think that they know what they teach to you, but actually they don't know what they say, because they count on think and somebody else's written item, and the first man does that mistake. Actually, most of the time, that man has to be a big guy in the trading, and most of the other people thinks that what he said is true. But in my learning career in trading, I found so many big mistakes in the big books and big courses that they don't know what they said about something, and maybe those items cause the student to fail at the end of the era, to cause the student to get fail in the trading career.
One of the things that most of you have heard maybe in the process of learning trade is something like this that I wanted to share with you. For example, they told in their books or articles or in the videos, actually, the first time I heard this one, it was about something like this, that if you buy, for example, at here or sell, there's no difference. And you choose, for example, this is 1950, if I choose 1900 for a stop loss, and if I choose 2000 for take profit, they told that this is not okay, because in this way you will not get a good outcome, and actually the win-loss ratio is 1. And they told you that this is better to modify your position like this. For example, 1925 and 2000 is okay. And they told in their books or articles that in this way, when you change the ratio between the distance of stop loss and distance of take profit in 2 to 1, the outcome of your strategy will be doubled. And believe me, this is nonsense, and I will prove it for you. And if you choose your stop loss 1/3 of your take profit, it is better, and it maybe get bigger profit for you. But as I told you, this is nonsense, and maybe at those years I was not a good trader and I listened to the pros. But what if the pros doesn't tell you the good items, and if they fool you in trading? Actually, this is the most important item, that your mentor doesn't know what is inside this market. So if you consider the market in the chaos wave, and actually it is chaos inside that, because efficient market hypothesis principle has to be considered in any market. So if it's random, it may be now hit a stop loss of your trade 2 times, and it may hit the take profit 1 time. So the probability of hitting the stop loss is 2, and the probability of hitting the take profit is 1. And based on that, you don't change anything. You don't change a win to loss ratio. Okay? They told you in their books and articles and videos and all over trading materials that with this change, you can get a good outcome if a stop loss is lower than take profit. And this is not the way the market works. And we test it in the algo trading in thousands of strategies. Okay, maybe based on the data of that market, you reach to conclusion that it's better stop loss be lower than smaller than take profit. But it's okay for that particular market. Maybe in the gold it's okay, but maybe in the Euro USD it's not okay. So it's based on the treat or evaluation of the market, and you have to do data mining to reach the conclusion that which one is profitable. But if we want to consider that as a principle, it is not okay. It's based on the market. And the probability says that it's 2 times hit by stop loss and 1 time hit by take profit, and the win loss ratio haven't changed any. So you have to consider this kind of items. I describe a sample for you. There are so many different items that they told in their books. And actually, the bad news is that in the trading items, you will face with tons of articles and books, and uh, sometimes I think that everybody that knows a little about the market tries to make profit from others with training. So this is the bad item, and as I told you, big guys may fool you in trading, and you will lose your money because of that incorrect trade. So be careful about every item, and this is important that you know that which item is correct, and you check all the items that they told you, not because that is a big guy. It is, for example, Robert Miner or George Martinez or whatever fool that you can consider. It's important to understand what they say to you and what they want to achieve from that, and you check all those items. And believe me, understanding the algo trading will help you in this situation a lot, because we check all the items and we can test all the items and all the things that they told in their books and articles and whatever training material. And this is one of the important aspects of algo trading that I think it's good for every trader to learn about it.